Case is in uncharted waters for a program that has really battled hard in University Athletic Association plays over the years, but really has never been in the position that they are in tonight. And tonight, they're in it. We'll find out how they respond. It's a make or break weekend for the Spartans, and they've won the opening tip. This is Jimmy Holman. He'll bring it up for Case. Holman gets a high screen from Brian Clements, dribbles in off the glass, missed the shot, but he was fouled on his way to the basket.
You know, Ron, it's hard to believe that the Maroons are the top rebounding team in the league at 41 per game, because you look at the size of their starters, 6'5", 6'5", 6 foot, 6'3", and 6'5". That must mean that they provide outstanding hustle in the paint down low for those loose balls. And it's going to be a physical battle down low tonight.
Holman, an 85% free throw shooter on the season. 1 of 2 from the line so far tonight. Case coming into the game averaging 78 points. They're giving up an average of 71. University of Chicago averaging 74, giving up an average of 64. 18-footer is up and good by Waller Perez. Perez averaging 11 points per game. It's Julian Person off the glass. Connor Adell slaps it out of bounds. Officials say it went off Alex Voss. Case will keep it. They'll have 35, a fresh 35 to shoot. That's McLaughlin off the screen on the inbounds. Dane McLaughlin, who shoots 45% from the field, the senior. Adell and Holman will bring it down. Connor Adell with that rebound. Well, Connor Adell's been a real nice story. He's a senior on this basketball team, has stayed the course through 4 years of college. He's worked hard. He's played his role. He's kept his mouth shut. He's just done everything the team has asked of him. Missed that layup. They'll ask him to make the next one. But I just really enjoyed watching the success that Connor Adell has had this year, finally his senior season. He's on defense right now. Defense out near the top of the key. Chicago with the dribble drive, and the man with the 2 baskets for the Maroons is Waller Perez. He's got 4. This is Julian Person. Didn't set his feet, took a wild shot, and down with the rebound is Nate Brooks. A week ago, Case lost by 9, 81-72 in Chicago to this Maroon basketball team. Now the difference in that game, the huge difference, the thing, if anything's going to change tonight, it has to be 2 key points. As Adell plays defense inside, Brooks missed the shot. Chicago got the long rebound. Where free throws, Chicago had 44 attempts in the game. Case had 14. So there was a difference of 30 free throw attempts in that basketball game. And then the rebounds. Chicago out-rebounded Case 49-30. And Brooks stepped out of bounds.
Well,
now,
the Marines out-rebound a lot of people, so we do have to give them credit there.
And the free throw thing, Coach McDonald said wasn't a case where they got homered. He was not saying that at all. Chicago got to the line. Case didn't. This is Clements with the ball above his head. Now they're going to hand it off to McLaughlin. On the dribble drive is Julian Person. Julian's 0 for 3 to start the game. That shot was blocked. Long 3 in the air, and it's good. That was Tyler Howard. 7-3 early on. The lead of the Maroons. This is Person off a high screen. Hesitation dribble. Julian gets his own rebound. That's Connor Adell with a soft shot. Won't go. Clements tried to keep it alive. Brooks had him tied up. Are they going to call him for a foul? Fouls on Nate Brooks. Nate had him hooked. Clements kicks it out to Julian Person. Julian gets a screen from Clements. Good defense by Chicago, but the shot falls. Boy, fighting through that screen that time and really doing a nice job was Jordan Smith. Jordan quite couldn't get position, fouled Julian with his body, and Person will try to complete the three-point play at the foul line.
Person just so long and lengthy, and those big long arms help him at the line, but also he has the angle to go around people with his arms, and I think that helped him there that time, finishing with the and one.
Lane violation by Brian Clements. He jumped in early. It's Mike McGrath, the head coach of the University of Chicago. This is Brooks with the basketball. Three in the air, and it's good. Alex Voss from Moeller High School in Cincinnati with the three. Brian Clements with a strong baseline drive. Here comes Smith the other way. They're going to call a flagrant foul on Connor Adell.
Well, he had the right mentality there. I mean, it was a clear path foul. It was going to be an easy bucket one way or another, but just got a little bit too much jersey right there, did Adell.
So at the line shooting is Jordan Smith. Smith makes them both. Free throws in possession for Chicago. A very quick 7-point lead by the Maroons. Long inbounds. Three in the air by the man who just made the two free throws. Smith misses it, and Case is going to get a chance to cut into the 7-point lead. That's McLaughlin for a three. Dave McLaughlin is 5 of the 8. Fouls on Julian Person. Waller Perez will shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, Person defending on the block there, and considering that he is kind of a hybrid between a guard and a forward, kind of a wing player, they get him in a situation where he's defending on the block. They like it because of his length and his ability to block shots.
The two talented freshmen from Avon Lake and St. Ignatius now checking into the game for Case. It's David and Eric Black. David Black is 6'6", 210-pound freshman forward, and Eric, his twin brother, 6'7", 205 freshman forward. One scores inside, the other scores outside. Perez makes the second of 2 free throws. David can hit the three. He's made 38 so far this season. Eric can score inside. He'll post people up. He's got a drop step that we haven't seen here at Case in a few years. That's Jimmy Holman from 18 feet.
They would love to get Jimmy Holman going early. He's such a threat in passing the ball, but if they can get that double dimension in scoring, he'll be good.
Long three by Jordan Smith in front of the Case bench. Smith, a benefactor of a high screen. Speaking of high screens, Eric sets one for Holman. Holman draws the defense, kicks it out. That's a 3 for Case. In and out. And down with a rebound is Nate Brooks. Another 3. Walla Perez and the Maroons of Chicago are red hot to start this basketball game.
Yeah, they are feeling it. I mean, the net did not even move right there. He got every bit of that 3 ball, and it was contested by the boys in white.
This is Eric Black working that drop step. Shot was missed, but the ball went off the Maroons. Credit Eric with good hustle that time, trying to save that basketball and keep the possession for Case. 3 subs in for Chicago. Jake Fenlon, Tyler Howard, and Alex Voss now in the basketball game for the Maroons. McLaughlin off the inbound screen. Feeds Eric Black, and Eric goes up with 2 hands.
Well, the Great Dane's such a threat to shoot right when he catches the ball, so they had to give him all the defensive attention that he needed, and that opened up the thing for Black, the young man down low.
3 again by Chicago. Back of the rim won't go. Ball's tipped, kept alive, and Chicago will get it back. Spencer Boyd checking in along with Matt Clark and Jordan Dean. Here's the other 3 of the 5 players that Coach McDonald rotates off the bench. And hurting right now is Julian Person, and that is not a good sign for Case. He is not putting any pressure on his left knee or left ankle right now. Julian's off the floor near the far end of the Case bench. You can see him in the background of our shot, our wide shot that we just left. Play will continue. 13:09 left opening half. Spartans are down 7. Chicago has come out red hot from the outside. Person is still limping and getting help from the Case trainer. Shot off the glass won't go, and Eric Black with the rebound. Boy, Julian is in pain. In a matchup like tonight, with a senior like him, they're going to need that young man. Great feed, Jordan Dean to Eric Black, and Black gets the bucket and the foul.
Good to get him going early. I mean, he is the beneficiary from a lot of setup passes, and he's very good at rolling to the rim, even as a freshman. He's one of the better rim rollers in the UAA.
(19:15). Chicago early on. Just about 8 minutes gone in this opening half. They are working on, it looks like Person's left knee. A 3 in the air, and it's good. Jake Fenlon off the bench. Continues what the starters were doing. Dean with a high screen from Eric Black. Now it's Spencer Boyd. Another screen from Eric. Boyd with the spin dribble. Patience being shown here by Case. And hand check, fouls on Chicago. Fouls on Colin Barthel. That was his first. And dribbling the basketball out of bounds, just losing his footwork, is Tyler Howard.
Well, Spartans catch a break in front of the neon shirts right there. Hopefully they'll be able to take advantage and cut into the 7-point deficit.
Whistle on the ball, and it was a palm ball, which you rarely see called. It's done all of the time and has been for years. I'm not saying it's right, I'm just saying it's never called. So when it does get called, it's a surprise to everyone in the gym. This is Howard with the basketball for Chicago. The Maroons up 7 early on in this matchup of first place teams in UAA play. Jordan Dean got beat off the dribble. Jordan Smith scored it on the layup. He's got 7. Leads at 9. Chicago on a 5-0 run. This is Matt Clark working Eric Black. Black off the glass, missed it. Spencer Boyd up for the rebound, though. Love watching that kid get rebounds. This is Dean, draws the defense. Nobody comes, lays it up and in. Boy, Jordan, I think, was expecting people to collapse. I know I was. I said he drew the defense, and in reality, they didn't collapse. And Jordan took that opportunity to lay it up and in.
It's a split-second decision, but he was thinking on his feet. Laid it in for an easy deuce.
This is Dean on defense. And Jordan has gotten beat to the basket twice on the last 2 possessions. It's Tyler Howard. He's got 5.
Yeah, Chicago's pretty loaded at that point guard position. They got some guys that can beat you off the dribble.
David Black will hand it back off to Jordan Dean. Dean back to David. He can shoot that 3. He's got 38. Missed that one short. That was Alex Voss with the rebound for Chicago. (26-17), Maroons with a 9-point lead. Reverse layup, make it an 11-point lead.
Ron, it feels like 5 minutes ago we were talking about the 3 ball from Chicago. Now they're opening things up inside with some points in the paint.
Timeout on the floor. Case will take it. We'll take one too. Spartans are down 11. We've got 9:52 left in this opening half.
I have this cool cash. What can I do with it? You can turn it into a hot meal at Rascal House. It's the best value in town. What do they have there? Buckets of wings, pasta, sandwiches, salads, and of course, great pizza. Are they open late? You bet. Open every night till 2:30 a.m. And you can even build your own pizza and order it online at rascalhousepizza.com. Cool. See you at the Spartans game? Yep, and see you after at Rascal House.
Intercontinental Suites has been transformed into much more than a hotel. It is a center of wellness and tranquility, featuring renovated suites, an expanded fitness center, and pure rooms for guests requiring the most allergen-resistant rooms on the market. C2, our Mediterranean-style restaurant and bar, accentuates the ambiance of relaxation and rejuvenation. Chef Omar Jones has designed a menu full of fresh, locally grown herbs and vegetables, along with a flavorful cuisine inspired by the beneficial Mediterranean diet. Call the Intercontinental today at 216-707-4300 or visit us at hotelsclevelandclinic.com or on Facebook.
Coming out of that timeout, Sean McDonald, I believe, was upset with where Chicago was going to get the ball coming out of that timeout. They were going to get it under the basket. Sean felt they should have gotten it on the side based on where the ball was when the timeout was called. He was very upset with it, ended up getting a technical out of it, and making one of the 2 technical shots is Jordan Smith. Case is going to get the basketball back. So the lead's at 12. It's the largest lead of the game. We're just about halfway through the opening half. This is Matt Clark with the basketball for Case. Gets that high screen from Eric Black. Clark takes it in, working against Nate Brooks. Dane McLaughlin got knocked off his feet, and a blocking foul is called on Waller Perez. That's his first. In the meantime, Julian Person is still being tended to behind the Case bench. He went down about 4 minutes ago. We think it's his left knee. There's Julian behind the Gatorade buckets. Eric Black draws the foul and gets the bucket. Nate Brooks is going to pick up his second. It's a significant story or storyline to tonight's game, the injury to Julian Person right now, because Eddy, he's the 2nd leading scorer on the team. He's their top shot blocker. He's their 3rd leading 3-point shooter. Plus, he's one of their senior leaders.
And probably their top option defensively up high, guarding the wing.
McLaughlin with the rebound. Case needed that. And I didn't even mention, he's their emotional leader too. I mean, he is the guy that really gets this team going.
He plays with a lot of passion, and he brings it every single game. It's contagious.
Inside, it's Brooks with a hop, step, and a jump. Missed a shot. The rebound on the foul. David Black's going to get called for the foul, and going up and shooting 2 will be Jordan Smith. Smith has been to the foul line. It will be trips 5 and 6 when this is over. Julian Person is up. Person is up, and he's ready to check in the game. He's checking in right now. Was it Willis Reed at the Madison Square Garden? You don't even remember Willis Reed, Eddie.
No,
what are you, 24 years
no,
old?
No,
Yeah.
Ron, I don't even know why you brought that up.
Yeah.
There's no reason I would remember it.
You know what's interesting about age? I was talking to Rudy Kurbis before the game, and we were talking about what a big night it was tonight. And the last time that Case has been in a position like this, 1984-85 season, his Person dribbles in and scores. I was telling Ruby, it's been, you know, Rudy, 84-85. He wasn't even born then.
Nor was I.
The Case
Nor was
assistant
I.
coach. I was out of high school and in college. Well, somebody's got to find a way to guard that young man. Jordan Smith. He's got 10 of their 32.
Yeah, he can go up and get it. No question about it.
Person again off the glass, missed it. Adele keeps it alive. Dane McLaughlin keeps it alive, and Nate Brooks picks it up. Down the floor, Chicago quickly. Holman with defense. Holman cuts off the baseline. Person double teams and kicks it out of bounds. Chicago will keep it.
I'll tell you what, Julian Person has a really good poker face. I mean, you could see the pain in which he walked off the floor on before, but either he's hiding it well or he's totally fine, but he really looks good considering what just happened.
Big thing for Case right now is just to keep their composure. Stay in control, don't try to rush things. It's 26 minutes of basketball left, plenty of time. They're down 9. Just stay solid. Jimmy Holman, a step back jumper, missed it short. This is Tyler Howard with the basketball. He's going to kick it off to Alex Voss, and the junior from Moeller High School in Cincinnati hit his second 3 of the evening. He's got 8.
2 hands in his face that time, and he still knocks it down. They're doing something right.
Connor Adele inside. Foul's going to go against Blaine Crawford. That will be his first. Adele will go to the foul line, where he is a 61% free throw shooter. There's a nice look at Connor Adele from Revere High School. Colin Barthel has checked back in for the University of Chicago. Dell made one, missed one, kept alive by Brian Clements and Connor Adele, and Julian Person has the basketball.
Ron, thus far, the Spartans have had Chicago's number on the offensive glass. A different story from the last time they faced each other.
Person gets the bounce. Three in the air, another one. How many threes has Chicago hit?
Too many.
Voss has got 3 all by himself. Perez has got 1, that's 4. Smith's got 1, that's 5, and Fenland's got 1. 6 threes?
7.
7 threes. So 21 of their 38 opening points are from the three-point line. Fouls on Voss, that's his second. Edel is back at the free throw line. So look at your score, it's a 12-point spread. Chicago lost track of what was happening. Adele had 2 free throws, or the 1-and-1 situation actually, because Chicago's over the limit. They have 9 team fouls, and he makes them both. Lead is back to 10. The lead for Chicago. The Maroons have been successful on many fronts, and one is they've kept this Shaw High School pep band quiet. That is no small feat. Jordan Smith running into trouble, still looking for a baseline shot. Clements and Adele doing a nice job. 3 in the air, and this one's missed long, and McLaughlin comes down with a rebound.
Well, I think that's going to be the one way they're going to have to bottle up Jordan Smith. You're going to have to put 2 white uniforms on him.
Jimmy Holman missed that one badly. Quickly down the floor. Case was almost caught sleeping. Here comes Person the other way. Inside 6 minutes, opening half. This is Julian with the basketball. Hesitation dribble, finds Connor Adele. Hop step, shot up and good.
Yeah, any offensive production that they get from Adele is going to be a bonus, because his job primarily is to win the offensive glass, control the boards, but he'll get something every now and then in the form of a putback.
He's got 5. He averages only 4. Person on defense. Blocking foul on Julian. Quick first step that time by Waller Perez. First foul on Julian Person. 3 subs in. David, Eric Black, along with Matt Clark. Connor Adele will take a seat. Person will take a seat. And Brian Clements will also take a seat. 2 freshmen, 2 seniors, and a junior on the floor right now for Case. It's an 8-point lead for Chicago. They have hit 7 threes to start this game. They're going to shoot another. Eric Black with the rebound. Holman inside to Eric Black. Black working, missed the shot, but he was fouled. Foul's going to go against Eric Robinson.
Well, the Maroons finally have somebody that can match up with the Spartans size-wise down low, with Robinson at 6'8", but guilty of a foul there.
This is as close as the Spartans have been in a while. They're within 7. 3 in the air. Missed it long, but when you miss that back hard iron, you get that. When you miss it long and it goes hard against that back iron, you really get that long rebound. So Chicago keeps it. Drive almost blocked by Eric Black, but laid up and in that time for Chicago's Tyler Howard. He's got 7.
They've got a nice balance of 3-point shooting and points in the paint as well.
Holman broke some ankles on that spin dribble. He's got 5.
Yeah, Holman's been looking to push off of his defenders and try to create a little bit of room for himself with a step back, and was feeling it that time. He's going to take a few.
Foul's going to go against Jimmy Holman. At the line, shooting 2 for Chicago will be Tyler Howard. 16 foul for Case, first foul for Jimmy Holman. Tyler Howard, not exactly a great free throw shooter. 48% from the foul line this season. As a team, Chicago, Eddie, shoots only 59% as a team from the foul line. And they have 13 wins, and they're in first place. That is an accomplishment.
Yeah, it's a head scratcher, but I mean, good teams find ways.
David Black missed the layup. Here comes Chicago the other way. Matt Clark with a block, but they're going to call him for a foul. That'll send Jordan Smith to the line.
Then
Smith is
Then again, Ron, when you shoot the three as well as they have early on, you know, a couple missed free throws here and there ain't going to hurt you that much, but they've got 7 triples already, and they're not letting up. But again, too, I mean, going back to the last game, when you put them at the line 44 times, even if you only shoot at a 59% clip.
It's 22 points.
Yeah, and that's a difference maker.
So Jordan Smith is 5 of 6 from the foul line. Lead is at 9. Like to see McLaughlin heat up. This is Holman with the basketball. High screen from David Black, gets it back. Chicago's done a nice job of neutralizing David Black on the outside. That's Holman for 3, and it's good. No, 2. They're going to say it was a 2. Jimmy's got 7.
He's got the step back working. He'll put it in his back pocket and save it for later.
Another 3 off a high screen. This one's short, well short. Ball's loose on the floor. And traveling with the basketball is Colin Barthel.
Well, again, you pull to within 7. And the last time that we saw the Spartans within 7, they kind of hit that wall again. Now's not a great time to hit a wall with under 3 minutes to go before the half. Hopefully they can get something cooking right here.
Holman with a fadeaway, made it. Jimmy Holman got a nice screen from Eric Black. He's got 9. Here we go, Eddie.
Need a couple stops here.
Don't need that. Chicago hits it when Case really doesn't need it. Tyler Howard with another 3. Matt Clark drawing the defense. This is the Great Dane from 14 feet. Missed it short. Eric fighting for the rebound. McLaughlin couldn't handle it. Here comes Chicago the other way. Jordan Smith with Holman on him. Smith past Holman. And the shot was blocked by Jimmy. It went behind the backboard, so Chicago's going to keep it. Foul's on Matt Clark. It will be Matt's first 8th team foul for Case, so that's going to put Chicago at the line in the bonus. Shooting the 1-and-1 will be Colin Barthel. Missed it. McLaughlin got the rebound. Case is going to walk it up. Inside 2 minutes to play, down 8. High screen. Holman for 3. Made it. Could have been a 4-point play.
Yeah. To say that that's the hot hand right there is a little bit of an understatement. I do believe he scored, feels like the last 7 points, maybe more.
He's got 12. Averages only 7 on the season. Not a great shooter from the outside. He is so far, and Case will take it. Matt Clark with a steal. Stepped in the passing lane. Clark against Barthel. Left-handed shot, missed it. Thought he was going to get a body foul, did not. Dane McLaughlin steals it. Jimmy Holman will control. Spartans down 5. David Black for 3, missed it right. Boy, David had a wide open look. Flashed a little grin when he was coming down the floor. He knew he had that opportunity. Sometimes, Eddie, those are the toughest shots to take when nobody's in your face. Smith draws the defense. And up and in that time is Eric Robinson. Nice feed from Jordan Smith. 35 seconds left to play opening half. Holman and Clark, David and Eric Black, and Dane McLaughlin in the game for Case. Jimmy Holman's got a lot of points. He's got 12 so far in this opening half. Brian Clements and Spencer Boyd will check in for David Black and Matt Clark. Case has the basketball, 18 on the shot clock, 25 on the first half game clock.
Yeah, Clements and Boyd in there for defense right now for what hopefully is Chicago's last possession before the half.
Jimmy Holman lost the handle. Chicago called the timeout. They'll have the basketball. Tyler Howard stole it from Holman. 21 seconds left. We'll take 1-2. Mike McGrath gathers his team at the University of Chicago bench. They're up 7.
With 31 unique creations to choose from, there's something for everyone to love at Dave's Cosmic Subs. Meat lovers, vegetarians, and everyone in between agree that our freshly baked bread, high-quality ingredients, and homemade sauces make us the best in Cleveland. Come on into Dave's Cosmic Subs Coventry to experience legendary subs in a cosmic atmosphere. And don't forget, we deliver. It's as easy as dialing 216-320-0330. Be the hit of the party. Order Dave's.
There's the storyline. Spartans have battled. Chicago has been red hot. Case is just trying to stay relevant right now, and they're doing a good job of it. They had cut the lead to 5 with a minute to play. Then they just turned the basketball over and going to give Chicago an opportunity to bring it back up to 9, maybe even 10 if they hit a 3, which they've hit an awful lot of this first half. Jordan Smith on the drive, kicks it out to Barthel. Connor Riddell with good defense. Shot was missed, and that's the end of the half. 47-40 at halftime.